everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Novianti Nurfadila. I'm from Group 4 Cinema Studies, and I would like to present the result of our film review. And the film is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. There are 5 points that we will to present. The first is an introduction by myself, and the plot summary and description by Starman, and followed by an analysis by Suratmi, and the last in the conclusion by Rohmah. So let's get started. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is a 2013 American adventure comedy film drama directed and co-produced by Ben Stiller. From a screenplay written by Steve Conrad, it is the second film adaptation of James Thurber's 1939 short story of the same name. Following the 1947 version of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty starring Danny Kaye. The film premiered at the New York Film Festival on October 5, 2013. In addition to directing, Ben Stiller also served as the main character of Walter Mitty in this film. Accompanying Stiller, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty also starred Cheryl Melhoff as Kristen Wiig, Anna Mitty as Cheryl McLean, and Kate Hendrick as Adam Scott, and Odyssey Mitty as Catherine Hahn, and Sean O'Connell as Sinbad. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is the story of a middle-aged man who lives his life like a robot. He wakes up, goes to work, does his job, and goes back to sleep. Back then, he was not like that. There was a phase in his life when he had a mohawk hair and skateboarded in a sophisticated way, but that was then, before he had to bear the burden of the family after his father died. The only things that makes his life still colorful is a woman named Cheryl and her wild imagination. Walter Mitty had never been anywhere in his life. However, his active imagination makes him often do things that maybe only Vin Diesel can do in his films. However, all of that will soon change. Life magazines, where Walter Mitty and Cheryl work, is about to migrate to an online magazine, and the company is poised to cut large numbers of employees. In his last issue, Walter Mitty got advice from Sean O'Connell, who said he had the most spectacular photo in the world to be the last cover of the magazines. The problem is the movie cliche number 25 is missing, and Walter Mitty has to find it. And so begins the adventure that will soon change Walter Mitty's life. And the next review about plot, summary, and description will be explained by Sutarman. Sutarman, time is yours.
Hi, my name is Sutarman. In this film review, my job is give you an analysis, so this is my analysis. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. The film is absolutely inspiring. Love, drama, comedy, and even little action. So this film is have it all. With Ben Stiller as main character and as director, you can imagine the great will be. As I said, Ben Stiller is main character. He plays as Walter Mitty, a manager in negative photo unit division in magazine company. One day, he heard the news that his company has an acquisition and the new manager transition, which name is Ted Hendrick. He has to all employees that the company will change the system to online and there will be releasing the employee and of course Walter disappointed because he realized his unit will be removed from structure company. He back to work on the desk. There is gift from Shane O'Connell, a magazine photographer. He gave a wallet to Walter and some negative photo, but there is missing part of the photo. Photo number 25 is missing. After some time, Ted come to his office and tell him that photo number 25 of Shane O'Connell that will be the last cover magazine before the company changed the system. Walter tried to finding with his workmate Hernando and Cheryl, but they can't find it. Time is almost over and Walter decided to track Shane's position. He flew to Afghanistan and gratefully he found him. But there is no photo number 25 because Shane put into the wallet that he gave to him. Walter disappointed because he has thrown away the wallet because he felt frustrated. Luckily, his mom saved the wallet and gave to Walter when he came home from Afghanistan. After he get the photo, he gave to Ted. He felt very happy even he has fired from his company, the company that he worked for 16 years. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is really worthy to watching. If you are professional, then this film is recommended to you because the film is teach you how to responsibility in the work. The story is not too fast, it's not too slow, and easy to understand, and don't have any flashback. The angle of camera also make it perfect. There are a lot of footage of mountain and good view scan, which make the film more natural and dramatical. Finally, the film is amazing, and Ben Stiller have drawn it well. Thank you.
So we move on to the next analysis of how the film used formal techniques and thematic content. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is a 2013 American adventure comedy drama. Many observed things we will see in this film, especially when Walter starts daydreaming. But we return to the genre, that is, film was a comedy drama. Walter and Cheryl's love story was also very romantic in its scenes, not a passionate and aggressive yacht-style scenes, but a love story between humans who are full of maturity. The film is very interesting, although there are too few scenes that warrant a laugh. The film uses a combination of diegetic and non-diegetic. We can see this in the use of soundtrack songs in the film. In the scenes when Walter initially hesitated to go with someone who was one of the key people in tracking down Sean O'Connell's whereabouts, then Walter seems to see and hear several things until Walter was convinced that going with him was the best choice. However, we can also find some scenes with soundtrack where the song can only be heard by the audience. One of the scenes that use non-diegetic is when Walters uses his skateboard on the highway with such a beautiful view, and only the audience can enjoy the soundtracks of the song. And the best aspect of this film is definitely the cinematography, which is simply amazing. Stiller, who is also directing, and the Oscar-nominated cinematographer Stuart Dybberg, handled this aspect with ease and make it extraordinary, with beautifully detailed and long shot of each of the incredible locations Mitty visits on his travels. One of the most important scenes in the film takes place near the end of the film in the Himalayas. The scenes before this was filled with stunning mountain views, cloud and supernatural panoramas. But suddenly the focus shifts and all our attention turned to Mitty. The camera panned and followed his gasping for air, and the audience seems to be led to cheer for his success, longing for a happy ending of the great Mitty adventure. Throughout the entire of the film, the thematic focus on the role of cameras and documentation in our lives. Each character somehow relies on the photo evidence. His job, his love interest, even the mystery he was attempting to solve with Sean O'Connell depends on digitally processed image. At the end of the narrative, however, the final message that Stiller's film sent was that our reliance on documentation prevents us from truly living, and the true satisfaction was a choice. This satisfaction hangs on the best moment not being documented, but achievable as long as someone makes the decision to achieve them. And the next analysis about the conclusion of this film will explain by Miss Rahma. Miss Rahma, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Rohma. Conclusion. In the film The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, tell the story of a man named Walter Mitty who worked at the magazine company. He was a salesman by the company to publish the 25th photo of photography named Scenes, but the negative photo was lost. Then he searched the man photography because only he knew it. Then, with attachment, responsibility, and passion to carry out his duties, he was forced to get out of the safe zone and start an adventure. On his adventure, he found many obstacles but did not mind. He backed down. Finally, he found the 25th photo, even though he was late, so he was fired at the place he worked. This film also showed the beautiful of nature in the adventure of Walter Mitty and his moral message: don't give up easily in achieving what you want, even it come to life.